Sometimes, when you start, you don't dream big. So you're afraid of dreaming big. You think that, will it happen? Will it not happen? So I would suggest all young entrepreneurs who are starting with a business that firstly, please dream big. Secondly, don't run behind money. Your business should have a meaning. So run behind meaning, and I think money will flow automatically. And be very hardworking and very disciplined, because again, as I said, that motivation and all is very temporary. And I think eventually all that thing merges into something very beautiful. Home is a starting point for love, dreams and hope for an individual. I personally come from a very humble background. So I myself I grew up in a tier 3 city in Jaipur. So I'm personally well aware of this lack of infrastructure, either it be housing, electricity, something as basic as roads, drains. So it was always in back of my head to do something about it, because I think this is a major problem what India faces. I had an opportunity to study with the best brains in the country. I had done my undergrad from BITS Pilani. From there, I got that exposure. So after my graduation, I came to Bangalore. I was placed with a very renowned consulting firm, and fortunately, I had the opportunity to visit the nearby places because of the work. And I visited Tumkur, which is like 80-90 kilometers from Bangalore. They call it like a satellite city from Bangalore to decongest Bangalore. And to my surprise, this place was amazingly well developed. There was this Asia's biggest industrial area which was coming, Vasant industrial area. And I happened to do a bit of research about this area, what kind of industries are coming, how many people would it employ. So to my surprise, I found it will be employing close to 2 lakh people. So upon finding that where these 2 lakh people will stay, there were no apartments in Tumkur. There was no culture of apartments. So I personally thought that this could have a huge demand, this place, yet there is no supply. So I exactly wanted to, make a business out of this. I thought, yes, I think we should start with this place. So it is, an industry for experienced players. So that if you see, the average age of a person in this industry is 40 plus. So personally, breaking this stereotype was a little hard for me, because my own people didn't believe in me, not because of my work, mostly because of my age. I'll tell you a very interesting thing. So one of my senior person in the company in the initial days, he told me that his experience in real estate is for 22 years. And he was basically mocking me because my age was 22 years at that point of time. But yeah, down the line, because of my work proved my worth, I would say. And before I realized, my people started to believe in me as a leader. This is, mostly how I overcame the challenge. Plus, I tried to create a very healthy environment in terms of my company, making sure the employee is feeling comfortable, valued, and he's seeing growth. So all this, and with the help of my team, I eventually overcame this challenge. But yeah, it was a little hard to overcome the stereotype, I would say. So Swarna Griha brings 2 very opposite factors of this industry, and it puts them together, which is firstly affordability and luxury. So we have designed these homes in a way that they turn out to be aesthetic urbanscapes for the society. These homes are designed in a way that they're very spacious. It has good ventilation. The location is very superior. The kind of construction material used, it's top-notch, and it's very eco-friendly also. So we take care of the sustainability part of construction, and we make sure that we reduce our carbon footprints as much as we can. So these homes are designed in a way to cater to both end user markets and the investor market. So this house can be a heavenly abode for your family, as well as it can be a good opportunity for investment because it can have attractive returns in terms of rental returns, which is 6 to 7%, and very decent appreciations because of the location. It has a mix of amenities which you won't find in this budget of housing. Like we'll have gym, swimming pool, clubhouse, community spaces, beautiful landscapes and parks. So all this makes Swarna Griha a very unique product, which is market doesn't have at this point of time, because either you have to shell a lot of money to get all these amenities, or if you're not willing to shell this kind of money, you don't get the amenities. So we are trying to make sure that both the things are incorporated in this thing, and the customer gets best of both of the world.
So what we do at the designing stage itself, we involve our customers, we take their feedback in terms of what their requirements are and what they are looking forward to in a project like this. In terms of amenities, what their requirements are. So we try and cover two aspects of amenities in terms of their need and want. So the first in terms of need is that basic amenities what anybody would need in this kind of project, like their lifts, their security. In terms of their daily needs, we make sure we have a convenience store within the project. In terms of medical emergencies, at least there's a pharmacy within the project, because our projects are on the highway, so reaching out to these facilities might take time. So the immediate need are covered within the project. And in terms of want, we try and incorporate the amenities which can upgrade their lifestyle in terms of a clubhouse, a swimming pool, there's a full-fledged gymnasium, their play areas for their kids. So these kind of amenities we try and incorporate within the project. We deal with two types of customers. One are end users who look forward in terms of amenities and the specifications of the apartment, what they are looking for. So we educate them on that, and also providing them a metro city based kind of lifestyle in tier 2 cities. So the kind of amenities they are getting, which normally they don't get in tier 2 cities, they get in our projects. So this helps them upgrade their lifestyle. We educate them on this part. The other customers we deal with are the investors. So people like us who are living in Bangalore, they look for investment options. So we educate them in terms of the higher appreciations they get in our properties, because we are on the main highways. Most of our properties are on the highways. Then in terms of rental, all our properties are located very close to the industrial areas. So they get very good rental. It's in high demand. People working in these industrial areas, they come and live here. Either they buy with us or they take these apartments on rental. So when anybody is investing in this product, they get a regular rental income. We are focusing on upgrading the lifestyle of people living in tier 2 cities. Currently, the kind of properties are there, they do not have the amenities which you will normally find in metro cities, like a clubhouse, a swimming pool. So we try and provide these kind of amenities in all our projects.
Being an engineer myself, I really vouch the technology part, because I feel technology can help reduce the cost, increase the productivity, like the quality also. So in our company, we emphasize a lot on the technology we are using. So we don't use conventional brick and mortar technology. So for example, in terms of our engineering drawings, we take help of AI to optimize the designs, our plumbing drawings, our MEP drawings, to make sure we have the best possible design with the help of AI. In terms of construction, we don't generally use normal brick and mortar. We go with My1 shuttering technology, which is a technology which was brought up in Malaysia by a company called My1. So it helps us to have a better finish, a lower cost, and reduce time of construction, which is a very crucial aspect in our industry. So merging all the new technologies which are coming, it has helped us to build a better home for our customers.
I attend industry seminars and meet architects to gain the new technology and the new products information, and we use eco-friendly material and avoid using of harm to environment.
Our utmost focus is on customer experience. So we try and enhance their customers when they visit our property. We make sure that our customers are satisfied, all their queries are answered on time, because they are the one who are our brand ambassadors. and in all our projects, most of the sales, the ratio is highest for the referral sales. All our customers, when they book with us, they go and tell their families and friends, and they get us referral bookings as well. So our main focus is on the customer experience. We make use of online as well as offline media. Even in tier 2 cities, people have access to social media. So we utilize the social media ads. We use the SEOs, paid searches to reach out to these customers. We also use offline media to reach out to the local, residents of these cities.
Home loans are a very important part because it takes care of the factor of financial inclusion, which is a big challenge in India. Our customers, most of our customers, they have eligibility, they have money, but they don't. They lack financial knowledge, is what I'll say. So we educate them in that field. We make sure they are filing their IT returns on time. They have their documents on place. They are having a healthy banking transaction. So by doing all this, we make sure that our customers are getting home loans at the best possible market rate. Their processing fee is less. In India, still it's a big problem that people don't file income tax return. Only 2% of the population files taxes, which is a big challenge. So the banks don't see these profiles as very positive if a person doesn't have ITR or any documents required for loan. So we give end-to-end solution to the customer, not just getting them a home loan sanction, starting from collecting their document to their loan disbursement. We handhold them, we educate them on the importance of all these factors, and we facilitate the disbursement of these government subsidies to them. In our sector, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is the subsidy, is the scheme where government gives a subsidy of 2.67 lakh rupees. So we facilitate that to the customer, and we make sure that a person who's eligible for the subsidy gets the benefit of the same. I was very keen on the subject of sustainable development since my college days. Two very crucial factors of sustainable development are affordable housing and renewable power. So we have one more brand in the same company, Felicity, called Velante Energy, where we have developed a very unique co-development partnership with farmers, solar EPCs and us. So if a solar company initially had to put a solar plant, they have to buy that particular patch of land, and for them it's a very capital intensive thing. So we have come up with a model in which we are benefiting the solar EPC company also and the farmer also, because these farmers, they lack financial discipline. So once their land used to be sold, since there is no financial discipline of spending, these people used to be on road in no time, like a year or two. They used to basically spend on liabilities. They used to buy cars, houses and stuff, and they didn't have any running source of income. So we found this challenge and we solved it by leasing this land from the farmer to the solar EPC. So in this way, the capital of the solar EPC is also reduced drastically and spread across a period of 25 years. And in this way, the farmer is also benefited because he's able to retain the ownership of his land. He's getting an annual income from his land, which in most of the cases is drought hit. So there's no continuous farming which is happening. And he gets to retain the ownership of his land at the end of the day, because the plant life is just 25 years. So in the past 5 years, we have worked with 16 solar EPCs and IPP, and we have benefited close to 12,000 farmers whose land we have aggregated and put for solar plant. I think my team is my biggest blessing. I personally think I have a wonderful team who takes responsibility. They get things done without me saying, and I have built that team over a period of time. It's not like the first person I found was like that. So team building is very important part of building a business, I personally feel. If you're able to build a correct team who know their work, who are on the job, it makes your life much simpler. With me, that is the case. With the time and efforts, I've built a team which is very dedicated in their job. They exactly know what their work is, and they're very committed to their thing. So I'm very glad, I'm very happy the kind of team which is there at Swarna Griha, and I think because of it, making all these homes and time and delivering all this is possible. Without them, it won't be possible. It is a bit hard to maintain work-life balance if you ask me, because since it's a startup, it's not well designed. You'll have to do everything on your own. So sometimes you'll have to act as an engineer, sometimes you have to act as an accounts person. There's no fixed boundary of working. It's not like you go to office by 9 and be back by 6. But yeah, my family keeps me grounded about this. So whenever I'm working a lot, my family, my wife, they usually come and tell me that you have to spend more time. And I consciously try to devote the time to my family because it's very crucial. But yeah, it's a little hard, to be honest, to maintain that work-life balance because there's no specific working hours. I'm working like 60, 70 hours a week. So consciously, whatever I can do, I try to do that. And my family supports me a lot in that. I personally, when I entered this market, I personally wanted to have during my the time I'm done with this, I would be happy if I would have done like 1 lakh houses. I would have delivered 1 lakh houses. But now, if you ask me, I have a different approach to this. Now I want I want to start with integrated affordable townships, which does not only have residential housing, but it has commercial spaces, schools, hospitals, skill development centers. So not just a residential project, rather a affordable township, which is a one-stop solution for everybody. This type of concept is not there in India at all, and I'm working right now towards building something like that. The desire to be recognized as a world leader in my own field, the feeling that my product or my business is causing an impact to other people gives me immense satisfaction. Solving the very complex problems in businesses with very unconventional ways, the ability to solve problem is the reason what keeps me going. And most importantly, I would say the feeling of to develop a barren piece of land into a quality infrastructure where a person builds his home. So that feeling is unmatched. Like, I go to my projects, I see kids playing around in these places. So I have seen that place from where it was nothing, where there were plants. Now it is a home to families. That feeling is, it's pretty special, I would say. So I personally believe I work for my customer, and for the kind of money he's spending, he should get nothing but the best. So that is my reason or motivation.